to inspire you to achieve even more today, to motivate you. And it's a variation on a story you may have heard before. So listen to my version, internalize it, and allow it to lead you to new levels of success, as well as, even more important, enlightenment and connection with the energy in all things. It starts out with a man. He was old, his skin was dry, sun-baked, and he was sleeping on a piece of cardboard on the beach in Brazil, in front of some of the most luxurious high-rises. And every day, he would wake up and he would ask for money. He was a beggar. And one day, an individual came and remarked on what a nice box he was sitting on. He was actually sitting on a really nice box. And the conversation progressed for one reason or another. Remember that everything that happens has a reason. Coincidences, they don't exist. And the conversation arrived at the point of what was incited, and the beggar just remarked a stone, and the individual went on. Time passed. Now the beggar, who looked even more haggard, more sun-baked his skin, more worn his clothes, and more calloused his feet. By coincidence, but again, everything happens for a reason, comes a new person, and somehow they got started talking. And the conversation happened upon the box and the stone once more. But this time the individual asked to see it. And when he took it out, it was this big stone. And when he looked at it, the individual who was a gemologist, his mouth just dropped open. And he asked the beggar if he knew what it was, and he said, "Oh, it's just a stone to hold the box in place so it doesn't topple over in the wind." And the gemologist told him that this is a precious ruby. And the beggar argued back from his point of reality, saying, "Of course not, it's some ugly, rough stone." And eventually the gemologist convinced him, and it was worth millions of dollars. And all his life he had been sitting on it, and not only that, but aware of it and not recognizing its value. So my message to you today is, wherever you are, maybe you're right now thinking that you need to look elsewhere for your happiness, for your success, for money, and that things are dependent on other people. Well, my message to you is to look inside and then recognize the ruby, the diamond, the emerald that may be in a rough form. For example, this here is in a rough form. You can see it. It's not as shiny as this. This has been polished. And take the first step to polish the diamond, the ruby, the precious stone inside you. And that could be as simple as identifying what it is you desire and putting some kind of date on it. Maybe learning a little bit more about some ideas, writing them down, taking and doing some action to get more information on something that you were drawn and inspired to desire for yourself, or to do, or to contribute to the world. Then have faith. Maybe you're at a point where you know you have a stone, but you're not recognizing its value. Well, that stone is your essence, that stone is your energy. And my message to you is to pause for a moment, calm all of these thoughts, and see this incredible beauty inside of you that is going to become more and more beautiful the more you hone it, polish it, and develop it. Maybe you're at a point where you've so many years, so much time, have gotten used to the same habits, the same way of doing things, and you're not really happy, but you don't see any other way. Well, my message to you is that you're sitting on, you have within you this infinite worth, this infinite value, and at any point in your life, as soon as you recognize it, you can harness its value. If this video was helpful for you, give it a thumbs up and share it with some people so we can help motivate them and inspire them even more. If you have any questions or comments, you can write them below the video. And subscribe to the channel. I have lots of fantastic motivation, ideas, concepts, ultimately to help you expand your awareness, your energy, to live life even more fantastically and then influence things in the way that you most desire, to have more money, better health, everything. And then turn your eyes even more to others in the world to make the world a better place. So subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and then give the video a thumbs up and share it. And most importantly is congratulations on recognizing and polishing and harnessing this precious ruby, this infinitely valuable you that is inside of you.